Hey yo, what's happening, black man? What's happening, man? Peace. Now, in this one, I'm talking about Glocktavius and I'm talking about Keisha, but let's start with Glocktavius, right? Now, we saw how the dude was walking around, looking inside of cars, looking to break in. He has the one punch hole puncher where he can smash your window, jump in, and steal whatever he's gonna steal, right? Now, I made the YouTube short of the two Glocktaviuses breaking into cars, and people was loving that one. But yes, Glocktavius, this is what these guys do. And instead of applying for a job, instead of filling out a job application, instead of walking around, listen, are you guys hiring? Going to Indeed, going to ZipRecruiter, something, man. But no, these guys they want to break in cars. See, my thing is, I'm not an advocate for crime. I am not a proponent for crime. I do not support crime. But at least guys who want to be a drug dealer, like let's say like the weed man. Okay, the weed man, he's not out here terrorizing his community. Maybe, right? But for the most part, okay, high risk, high reward. If you walking around looking inside of cars hoping to steal a book bag and you crossing your fingers the book bag has a MacBook in it. You crossing your fingers the book bag has I guess maybe some cash in it. Maybe some type of electronics. You breaking in cars, stealing a suitcase. I guess you're crossing your fingers hoping they have an expensive coat, maybe some shoes, maybe they brought back some pounds on the plane, something. See, it's too much of a chance. It's too much of uncertainty. It's too much of a gamble to think, oh man, I hope they have something valuable in their book bag. See, that's what I talk about with Glocktavius, that these dudes don't even think. If you're gonna commit a crime, at least commit a crime that is high reward. It's already high risk. Most of these dudes don't have bail money. Most of these dudes don't have lawyer money. At least take a gamble. At least take a chance. At least risk your freedom for a guaranteed shot, for guaranteed money. See, one thing about me, I'm not really a gambler, but I like sure winnings. Okay? I like sure winnings. I don't like losing. And see, one thing about me and Glocktavius, one thing about 10% versus 25%, yo, Glocktavius doesn't mind taking an L. He doesn't mind taking unnecessary L's. That's the difference, right? But let's move on to something more important. What you are looking at right now is Keisha, right? And on my first YouTube channel, I made multiple videos, at least 6, maybe even 7 videos talking about these Keishas who work at the Fulton County Jail. Now, on my first YouTube channel, right, at the time, YFN Lucci was locked up and Young Thug was locked up in Fulton County Jail. And there were multiple black women who were bringing drugs into the facility, cell phones, weapons. They were bringing in Cartier buffs. Like the one female who went viral, I guess she was letting Glocktavius like finger her inside of the jail and record it. And he was talking about gimme, gimme. He was talking about the Cartier glasses. It was just weird. But anyways, again, multiple videos. Keisha was bringing in drugs, got caught at the turnstile, getting pulled over on the way to work, transporting drugs. Again, being caught in the act of bringing the inmates' cell phones and bringing them drugs. It was, but listen, I still got everything inside of my gallery. Maybe I might make a video combining everything together, right? But let me read the caption to you guys. Atlanta jail nurse behind bars after she was caught smuggling weed and American deli to her inmate boyfriend, reportedly hid the contraband in her private area. Now, black man, let me tell you guys something. Listen, when it comes to Keisha, the high Bristophilia, what does that mean? The love of the Glocktavius, the love for a thug, the love for a criminal. They have an undying love for these type of men because guess what? I've been told by multiple black women, the black men who are in jail are the real black men. By all means, if you believe those are the real black men, please go and be with them. Listen, me, I'm an inside out Oreo. I'm a coconut. I'm a coconut. If that's the real black man, I'll be a coconut. I'll be an Oreo. You feel me? I'll do whatever. I'll start wearing Skechers and Sperry's, khaki pants, button down shirts. I'll start talking like a white man. I will do everything. If those are the real black men, I listen, I promise you I'm a white guy for today. For today. But yo, black men, see, hold on. When have you seen black women risk their freedom? When have you seen black women risk their freedom for 65% simp or 10% black men? Never. Because you probably will never see it. But when it comes to Glocktavius, yo, Glocktavius can parole to her place. Glocktavius can trap out of her place. Listen, he's bringing all of his plays over there, even while she has a baby in her custody. Listen, he sells crack outside of her place. He sells coke, pills, weed. You feel me? He's bringing all of his ops over there. Yo, it's just so sick how these black women will do whatever they can possibly to make these Glocktavians happy. Then you sit back and ask yourself, what is he doing for her? Most times it's nothing. And at the very least, okay, he's having sex with her. Because I've heard multiple times in my life, oh yeah, you can control black women with sex. I mean, you can control any woman with sex to a certain degree, but for whatever reason, black women, I guess, like I said, I've said it in multiple videos, they believe the dudes who are in jail have sex better. The guys who have the stereotypical look have sex better. And if you believe that these are the real black men, hold on. In that one video clip I made, she said, are the attractive. So not only do you think these are the real black men, you think the most attractive black men are also in jail? By all means, listen, this loser ass culture, this loser ass community, listen, I'm not a part of it. I disassociate myself. I separate myself. Yo, listen, you guys can keep on claiming this as much as you want to. And like I said, I made multiple videos on my first channel. Again, Atlanta's supposed to be the black Mecca. It's supposed to be black Hollywood. It's supposed to be a city where black people can move to. And I guess maybe your life will turn around. Maybe your life will get better compared to where you was at prior. I highly doubt it because guess what? When you move to Atlanta, yes, first of all, it's masqueraded as, oh, black people, we have control. No, it's white puppet masters, and then you have black faces on those puppets. That's all it is. When it comes to Atlanta, yo, black women, they got that city on full control. All of the deception, all of the corruption, all of the abuse and taking advantage of people in the system in the city is done by black women. Because that's a city where black women outnumber black men in every job, every single job, corporate, healthcare, finance, manufacturing, all of the managers, supervisors, property managers, CEOs, well, maybe not CEO, but everything else, yo, they're all ran by black women. So guess what you have to deal with when you go down there? Black women, and to a high degree. So far to the point, listen, I've heard stories where black women in these jails, they will show favoritism to certain inmates. Again, not the inmate who got locked up for DV, not the inmate who's locked up for speeding tickets, not the inmate who violated probation because he pissed dirty in the cup. No, the guy who just shot somebody, the guy who just caught, 20 years, the guy who is, I guess, maybe selling drugs inside of the prison. Like, these are the same men they respect, the same men that they love. It's crazy how, listen, as a nurse, you're willing to sacrifice your career and sacrifice your freedom for Glocktavius? Come on. And I think she was what, 34 years old? So at 34, this is what I've been telling you dudes in my last video clip. In their 20s, it's nothing but Glocktavius. In their 30s, they still chase Glocktavius. In her 40s, now she's looking for a successful brother. Yo, come on, black men. How much more do you guys need to see proof of black women betraying you and listen, sacrificing everything for these dudes? I mean, this is just loser activity. This is why you can't mess with them because, yo, I'm telling you, deep down, this is who they want. The culture supports it. The community supports it. And guess what? Black women will never catch the real shame, the real burden, the real treachery, the real backlash of dealing with these guys because guess what? Black women support them. They have the hive mindset. Black men, we may not support this, but so many black men will conform to something of Glocktavius just to get close to black women, just to get a sniff of a black woman's ass. Yo, my nigga, it's not even that deep, son. It's really not. But you know what? By all means, keep on doing it. By all means. I want to see you, Keishas, continue to crash out and throw your life away for Glocktavius. Hybristophilia has you guys in a chokehold. Now, just because you love Glocktavius doesn't mean that white women love him. It doesn't mean that Hispanic women love him. It doesn't mean that Asian women love him because everybody else is more practical than them. Everybody else can look at it and say, listen, this guy's not going nowhere. He's cool for right now. And for the guys who are living this kind of lifestyle, wouldn't that make you think to yourself, listen, she's only around right now. What about when I catch the charge? What about when I'm serving a 10-year bid? Most dudes already talk about, oh man, your girl, she getting smashed while you in jail. Your girl getting smashed by your best friend while you in jail. Your girl giving it up for free while you in jail. Yo, listen, down to the point to where these females, she stopped accepting your jail call. She stopped putting money on your JPay. And now guess what? You left by yourself. Again, these, like I said, Pookie, Glocktavius, Keisha, a match made in heaven. And guess what? At the end of the day, they both have the simp to fall back on because guess what? 92% of incarcerated black men have children. 25% Glocktavius repopulates 85% of the black community. And guess what? 65% simp. You take care of all of them. You take care of black women. You take care of Glocktavius bastard kids. And guess what? You don't get no love and appreciation for it. But anyways, black men, again, I'm here to deliver the information. You guys can reject it or you can accept it, but I'm out. Peace.